An application stands out to me from someone who's really researched the firm. So if you know about a practice area or a particular deal, like why you and why that firm, I think that's first of all key. Another tip would be spelling, punctuation and grammar. I know it's such an easy thing, but just to make sure that you get that right and there's no silly mistakes in there.
I think for an application to stand out to me, I think, and this is what I say to all students who kind of ask this question, it's go back and look at what the firm is looking for. That's your starting point in many ways, and all firms will publish that on their websites or in their recruitment literature. And, have a look at that list and start to think about what it means to you, what some of those core competencies might mean. And then kind of have a checklist of your sort of mental CV of what are the things that you've done to that point. They're going to demonstrate to that firm that you've either got that skill, ability, or that you're on the way to developing it in some way, and that you've got like a variety of examples, but that perhaps show that or demonstrate that, because you might put certain things on your actual application form, but then if you get through to a different selection process, it will be about maybe having a variety of examples that you can draw on to really show the depth of your ability in that particular kind of area. So I think use that as your sort of starting point and framework. And it's about seeing on an application form whereabouts on that application form you can weave in your kind of demonstrations of some of the competencies that firm is particularly kind of looking for. And, it's making the most of the things that you've got in your, as it were, in your sort of arsenal, really. You will have been involved in so many things. Yes, you've got your academics, but also the things beyond that, your work experience, really sitting down and really sort of reflecting on where are all those different kind of matching points for what I might be as a lawyer, what I might do as a lawyer, and seeing where you can kind of draw those parallels out from the things that you've been doing and kind of put them in your application form. So, and it's using those opportunities in an application form where you can really just freely talk about stuff, that they're always your opportunities to really stand out. So I think that would probably be my first kind of tip around that.
I think it sort of links back to research. I review all of our applications, so I can instantly tell when someone hasn't researched a firm, and I think it's about the quality of an application rather than the quantity and submitting loads of applications. You want to again be finding the firms that you want to work at and researching them and making sure you get that research across in your application form. So make sure you talk about their practice areas. If you have found out about the culture, for instance attending events like this and you've met different people, make sure you include that in the form and really get that research across.